Hi everybody, John Steenhuisen, leader of the Democratic Alliance, and I'm here in the City Press offices to convince you about why you need to, first of all, make sure you vote in the next election, but secondly, to make sure why you vote for the DA. Let's start with why you must vote in this election. This election is going to be the most important election in post-democratic South Africa. For the first time in 30 years, the outcome of this election is not a foregone conclusion. All bets are off and anything can happen. All credible polling shows the ANC below 50%, which means that there's huge opportunities now, not only for the multi-party charter, but for parties like the DA to be able to finally have a pathway to victory after this election. So in this election, every single vote's going to count, and every single vote's going to count towards what the future looks like on the 30th of May, the day after the election. So you cannot sit this one out. Those people who say they're not interested in politics, well, I think the fact that politics has reached into your home, it's switched off your electricity, it's cut off your water, it's stopped your children from getting a job, it's giving your children a raw deal at school, it's failing hospitals, and an economy that's not working, that still excludes far too many people in this country. You have an opportunity to change that, and using your most powerful weapon that you have in a democracy, which is your vote. So in this election, there's too much at stake to stay at home. Make sure you come out and vote, because every vote is going to count. Why the DA? Well, I believe that in this election, voters need to use their vote wisely. They need to look very carefully at parties who not only talk, but who do. It's very easy to come with a manifesto, the laundry list of promises, but if you don't have a credible path to victory and a credible way to be able to implement that manifesto, then you're going to just end up with that manifesto gathering dust in a drawer somewhere till the next election. I believe now where the DA has a credible path to victory. Our manifesto centers on 7 key things. Why 7 and not 700? Well, we believe that these 7 key things are the fundamentals that we have to get right over the next 5 years to make any further reform or fixing that's required right in South Africa. It focuses on how we get South Africans back to work. It focuses on how we keep people safe in their homes, how we end load shedding, how we're able to ensure that more people have access to opportunity in this country, how we're able to make sure that you get decent health care and you're treated like a proper patient, and you and your family have the opportunity to get better in hospital, not worse, and being able to build a public service that works for the people and not the politicians, ending cadre deployment in its current form for any potential party who becomes into government going forward. These things also are backed up by realistic plans about how we can achieve these things. They're also backed up by the fact that we're doing many of these things where we've been given the opportunity to govern in places like the Western Cape. 300,000 new jobs created in the DA-run Western Cape in the last year alone. Being able to ensure that people are being kept safe through the LEAP program. Our municipalities like Midvaal and Saldanha Bay, best-run local municipalities. This election is going to come down to who you trust to deliver services to you and your family, and who you trust to build an honest, caring, accountable